Okay, so we're continuing on. So this is going to be excuse me. This is going to be part 2, you guys. I don't know what the name of this is going to be. I'll figure that out. But this is the God mentality. I and my Father are one. I and my God are one. We're separate, but watch this. Once you get into the God mentality, it changes everything. And the reason why, and it's not an arrogant thing, it's not me trimming, oh, I'm God and you're not, and I'm looking down upon you. That's separation. See, that can't exist here. That doesn't exist over here. I am you, you are me. That's it. That's the oneness of things. As soon as I get to tripping on, I'm the God figure and you're the little peon, I'm in separation mode. So that kicks me out of the God realm into the separation realm, which is okay because we live here. I live here for the time being. I exist here. I go to work here. I pay bills here. I do this. I work this. I live here. I'm a part. Separation doesn't cease to exist. It's just joined. It's like it's accompanied with, which enhances the separation. Let me tell you something. I gotta pause. I gotta blow my nose. Okay. All right. Excuse me. So, separation is not eliminated. That's why all the changes that have been predicted and prophesied in holy books and scriptures, which seems like it was going to be a different reality coming in, it's not. It's the same reality. It's right here. This doesn't cease to exist. Separation is a part of the whole picture. So it's not eliminated by the coming of the one. First of all, the coming of the one is really an oxymoron because it's not coming. It's already here. It's been here. It's always been here. So it's not like, it's the awareness of it. See, we are unaware. We've been living the separate, based on everything based on separation. But let me tell you about the power of the one, the power of the unity of all things in relationship to the separation of all things, which both exist. Both are real. I exist. My fingers, my fingers are separate from my hand. My hand is separate from my arm. My arm is separate, but it's one body. But still, I'm separate. I got separate pieces and movable parts. Okay. That's reality, but when it's next to the one. See, when you put separation next, separation, all our lives, excuse me, since the introduction of humanity to now, all our lives, everything is based, our whole reality is based on separation. But when you put the oneness next to the separation, that's like a grain of sand next to Saturn. That's like putting a grain of sand next to Saturn. That's how it doesn't even, it ceases to exist. This separation don't even exist. It's so, it doesn't, where is it? Where did it go? It pales so heavily to the power of the one. And that's what's coming, the awareness of this power. And we're all connected to it. We all have been connected to it the whole time. And so there's this new relationship, individual relationship that needs to be built and created and authenticated and realized and blended into this thing called life. This personal relationship with my higher power. It's right here. It's not it's right. It's personal. It's like one-on-one. And I need to build and cultivate that relationship. How do I do that? I don't know. Just keep living, but continue to be aware that all is one. Well, with separation, again, separation doesn't disappear. It's just, I become more aware of the oneness. I start to see the oneness of things. What does that do for me? Well, it helps me deal better with my other relationships. That's number one, it does, because now I'm more compassionate. Now I'm less aggressive. I'm less me against you. I'm less that now. It's now me with you. Come on, man. This is love on the next level. This is scary because it's the unknown. The unknown is becoming known. That's always a scary thing. Right? When you're in elementary and your mama leaves you in a brand new whatever this thing is with all these people and other kids crying, dude, and your mama leaves you there for the first time, dude, that's the introduction of the unknown to the known. What? Where you going? What you think you doing? Where mama go? Because they sneak out. They don't ever do, all right, bye-bye. No, they just said, I'm going to go use the bathroom. And next thing you know, they're gone. But you remember, wait a minute, hold on, where mama? About 30 minutes later, because you know, they didn't put all kinds of toys in front of you and stuff. Like, hey, woo-hoo. But after a while, I'm talking, women, where mama? Where mama? Where mama? Dude, I want mama. That's it. I want back to where it was. And from that point on, the unknown has been introduced to the known. It's been a process. Our whole history is like that. Nothing but the 5th grade going to the 6th. The 8th grade going to the 9th. The 12th grade going to college. Dude, it's been macros and micros of that whole process throughout our whole history. Introduction of the old, introduction of the unknown to the known. It's a process. It's back and forth. I don't know what this is. Now I do know it, but I don't know what this is. Now I do know it. I don't know what this is, but now I do know it. Come on. We should be used to it by now. That's all this is. It's the unknown being introduced to the known. We're going to be okay. It's like we've been okay. We're going to continue to be okay. That's what we need to understand. God is within. Listen, if your God is anything like my God, your God is going to be okay regardless. So you have that within you. So that means you're going to be okay. Okay. Once you get all of the embracement of that foundation, all things are in one thing. And one thing is in all things, including you. So now there's a awareness that is real, and that now I need to create this relationship. I need to start to know. I need to start experimenting. I need to start existing. I need to start becoming aware. I need to every day, every little day, more and more, start to see myself explore. I need to this universe that I am. My name is P.A. Finley, Anonymous, the universe. P.A. Finley represents who I am on this earth. This person that you're seeing and you're listening to, this person is sensitive, P.A. Finley, woohoo, yay. You know, I was born with that name. They was giving me that name, so that's the name I embrace. That's my forefront. That's who you see. The universe is the universe, that universe that I am of molecules and atoms and blood cells and and bone structures and flesh and all of this, which is micro, all the way to the micro that I bring to you. A universe. Physical. I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the spiritual and the metaphysical. I ain't talking about all that. I'm talking about the physical body. It's a universe. I come to you. And Anonymous is the driver of this thing. The PA friendly is the front. The universe is the back. And Anonymous is the middle, riding the bicycle. Front wheel, back wheel. That's all it is. And here I come. And here I am. And I bring this message to you, to one and all, saying that it is a beautiful experience. Think about it. How more beautiful can it be that you're one with God? You and God is one. It's scary because God, but now, man, just... So, with my brother, he has this very powerful fear of God. And it's very hard for him to imagine that he's one with that God that he fears so much. And it's been embedded into his system to fear God, which all religions, all the major religions push fear. And they're supposed to push that because in a metamorphosis state, we wasn't ready to embrace the allness of God. So we needed to stay back from that, but just work on these other little things. In other words, the 5th grader wasn't ready for the 9th grade. Just take care of your 5th grade stuff, and then your 6th and 7th and 8th, and then we'll introduce you to the 9th with pi and all of that kind of stuff. You don't just get your basic math down. You know what I mean? First things first, wherever you are, that's where you need to be. And so that's what religions were, like the 5th grade of things. Okay? And we're being introduced to the 6th grade. And there's more. There's always more. Why am I looking at down here? I'm going to look over here. You know what I'm saying? So there's always more, you guys. Okay? And there's always more. It's a beautiful thing. There's always more. That means you always have something to eat. I'll get into the story of how all of this came to be and how did I come to this understanding that all1llA and all is one. And it's not a new thought process. It's not a new awareness. A lot of all is one is all has been around forever. A lot of people but I'm the one that dove into it. I'm not saying I'm the only one. I'm saying I'm the only one that I know so far. But I've been looking all over the planet for anybody who's thinking like this, but that's a different story. So, we have a fear of the unknown. We have a fear of our higher power, God. And that's been implanted purposefully. That's like the eggshell in the cocoon. It's set there to protect the metamorphosis of what's going on inside. But once the thing is finished, it's the cracking of the eggshell in the cocoon by the wings. Crack the elbow, bam, bam, bam. And we have to crack the very same thing was protecting us is now threatening our lives. We have to crack it, and that's the way the process. I'm sorry, I didn't set it. I mean, I did because anyway. But this is the way, and we must fight against the fear. we must understand that God loves us. God is us. God loves oneself. It's one. So you must believe. You have to believe. And I'm constantly injecting to let him know he has to break through this freaking cocoon. He gets cracks. He gets cracks, but he goes back in just like anything else. He goes, oh, what's on the other side? I don't know. Let me go back inside. So it's a back and forth business, but he cracking that bad boy though, and he will crack it. And I'm there to help pull out some of it. I can't help. I can't do the whole thing. It has to come from within. So. And I'm waiting on the time when he comes out and starts flying. I'm waiting on that because now, that's when, and this is gonna save humanity. All1llA is the freaking answer to everything. So come on in, join us, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this. Does that make any sense? It's a big pill to swallow. But if you can swallow that, break that back, chop it up, break it up in pieces. I got other videos to talk about it. And I'm breaking it up in pieces. Okay, I'm crushing it the way you can, Alka-Seltzer the thing and then drink it. Make it a little bit simpler. Excuse me. But I think what am I going to name this? This is the way. All1llA, this is the way. Part 1 and 2. All right. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate you so much. Y'all know what time it is. Be beautiful as you are. Peace. And one is all.